So as we come into the spring, typically we know that this is called kitten season in the animal world. What should someone do if they find a kitten or a litter of kittens outside?
If they find a kitten or kittens outside, the best thing to do is to wait to see if mom comes back to get them. If mom does come back to get them and she may have just been moving them, then wait until the kittens are old enough, like let's say 6 weeks or so, and then call us and we can get the kittens into our adoption program, and then we'll send someone out to help get mom TNR'd and any other cats that may be in the area as well.
So in the event that they do find a kitten and mom doesn't come back, what are the first steps that they should take?
If they have access to the internet, they should go to our website, hendrickshumane.org, click Get Help, and then TNR Community Cat Assistance. That will lead you to a form that you can fill out that goes directly to our Community Cat Program Coordinator, and she will reach out to you just as soon as possible to direct you on what to do with the kittens. But we would advise you to keep them warm and dry and to contact us as soon as possible. Typically, if we're not able to take in the kittens, we do have resources with other rescues that we may be able to get the kittens into if we don't have the capacity to care for the kittens at that time.
So in the event that they do find abandoned kittens, I've kind of gotten the knowledge from you that it can be a little harder to feed kittens than one might think. What should we do in that situation?
If you're able to feed the kitten and you're able to provide the appropriate type of food, such as kitten milk replacer, and you're not able to get the kittens to us within a reasonable amount of time, you can attempt to feed the kittens. Another common misconception that people have is that kittens can be fed like babies, and they actually need to be on their stomach when they're fed. So if you do have an instance where you may need to feed cats or kittens, Alley Cat Allies has some excellent resources, or the Kitten Lady can help you in the short term until you can get the kittens to us, or you can get in contact with someone.
Okay, so things that they may have on hand, such as milk from a cow, almond milk, goat's milk.
None of those things will work for a baby, and they can cause diarrhea, which may prove to be fatal to the kitten as well.
Okay, so mainly we should look online for on the resources that you mentioned to see what the best way to
Alley Cat Allies and Kitten Lady are going to be the two best neonatal kitten resources out there.
In the event that we do find a kitten in need, should we approach the kittens or leave the kittens alone for a couple hours to see if mom comes back?
I would, if the kittens are in an area where they're safe and they won't be like attacked by a dog or something like that, the best thing to do is to leave them alone and just kind of keep an eye on them. You may even take like a ring of flour and put around them to see if mom has been there, and track through the flour to see, and then you may even be able to track her back to where she's keeping them, so you can keep an eye on them. And then when they are big enough to be separated from her, then give us a call and we can help get them placed into our foster program, or we can help you with other resources to get them inside.
Is it true that mom cats can smell humans in the area, or if humans have touched the kittens, can she tell that?
She may be able to smell the humans, but in my experience, she still will continue to care for the kittens. That seems to be an old wives' tale. Obviously, if you see the kittens, she knows humans are around because she's probably in your backyard. If you really start to look for community cats, you will see them everywhere. They're pervasive in Hendricks County. A lot of times people just don't see them because they become part of the background. But if you're really paying attention, community cats are everywhere in Hendricks County.
So the best thing to do is keep an eye out for these cats and get them spayed before this time comes around.
Right. We are seeing cats that are almost going into year-round breeding seasons. We've already had some indoor-outdoor cats that had litters at the end of January.
Wow.
So kitten season is, it's no longer a season, it's almost becoming a year-round thing. And unfortunately, if you have a cat that's outside that's giving birth in January, her kittens probably are not going to make it. So we're trying to alleviate the suffering of kittens that are born outside by making sure that their moms are fixed.
Some things that I was unaware of is that cats can have litters very young in their life. How young can cats start having litters, and what is in a typical cat's life cycle, how many kittens can they have?
Cats can go into heat as early as 4 months, and they can actually get pregnant while they are nursing kittens. So, there is a good chance that a mom that has a litter in February could have another, or a mom who gets pregnant in February can have a litter, mid-April, and then she could have another litter, at the end of, or at the middle of summer, and then she could have another litter at the end of summer. And I know of one specific location where the colony caretakers started off with 2 cats at the beginning of summer, and by the end of summer they had 35 cats.
Wow.
So a population can get out of control very quickly. So that's why we always encourage someone, when you see 1 or 2 cats, give us a call. And I think some people just think, well, I just saw the cat. But I think people don't realize the impact that it has when they get that 1 cat fixed. That could alleviate a lot of kittens being born and not surviving outside.